In this dissection video, we will be viewing the nervous system of a fetal pig. First, we will dissect the pig to view the spinal cord. On the dorsal side of the pig, first make an incision superior to the eye and cut around the forehead. After you have made this incision, slowly peel off the skin from the head to view the skull. The skin will be tightly attached to the skull, so loosen it as you pull the skin. This will take time. Once you have fully exposed the skull, make another incision on either side of the backbone. Cut all the way down until you reach the tail on both sides. After that, start peeling off the skin from inferior to the skull. This area has a lot of meat, so make sure to cut deep enough so that you will expose the backbone. After you have fully cut off the skin, make a shallow cut along the sagittal plane. Be careful so you don't accidentally damage the spinal cord. Next, take surgical scissors and snip off the bone so you can view the spinal cord. Again, this will take a lot of time and patience, so be careful while doing it. As you keep cutting deep, you will finally be able to see the spinal cord. In a fetal pig, the spinal cord runs along the sagittal plane from the brainstem all the way down to the tail. The spinal cord sends signals from the brain to the rest of the body. It has three main parts, including the cervical, thoracic, and the lumbar. This picture shows the lumbar region of a pig's spinal cord. The last spinal nerve in a spinal cord is called the cauda equina, and it gives sensation to the lower half of the body. The spinal cord also has three layers, including the dura mater, which is a superficial layer, the arachnoid mater, which is the middle layer, and the pia mater, which is the deep layer. Now let's move on to the brain dissection. Like explained in the beginning of the video, first take off the skin from the head of the pig. After that, using scissors starting at the middle, cut open the skull and try to take it off. You have to be super careful at this step because even a small wrong cut can damage the brain, especially since this is a fetal pig. If you want, after you get a good crack, use your fingers to chip off the skull. This will prevent damage to the brain. After that, you will be able to see the brain of the pig. Slowly but carefully, you can take out the brain from the pig. This picture shows a diagram of the pig's brain after it has been cut along the sagittal plane. A pig's brain is very similar to a human brain, and it has many parts. These parts include the cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla oblongata, pons, midbrain, hypothalamus, and the thalamus. Each and every part of the brain has different functions, but the brain's main job is to collect data from our environment using our five senses and formulate a response. The brain is the main part of the nervous system, and together, the brain and spine make up the central nervous system, or the CNS.